Hi. Thank you for coming to learn how to download an ebook to the Harford County Public Library. Now, before we get started, there's some things that we need to have in front of us. One of those items would be a high-speed internet connection. The next is going to be your e-reading device and the cable that came with that device to connect it to the computer. The next thing you're going to need is your library card. Now, your library card will have to be free of any blocks or fines in order for you to be able to download from Overdrive today. Now, once we have those items, how about we go to our website, which is HCP, right here, online.info. Now, once we've gone to this website, this is the page that you're going to see. I want you to go down here to the left-hand side to download books, and let's give that a click. Now that we're on this page, we're going to go down to Maryland Digital eLibrary Consortium, right here, and I'm going to click here. All right, now that we're here, the most important thing that we need to do is go to our login. It's important to log in. This step is very important because Harford County has used its funds to buy additional books for Harford County residents, and you want to make sure that you take advantage of this wonderful service. So let's log in. Now, as you can see, my computer is showing a security warning. It's letting me know that some content on this page was delivered secured and some unsecured. Since I trust this website, I could hit no, but I'm going to hit yes right now just to be on the safe side. I also know that I need to log in and let them know which library I'm with. I'm with the Harford County Library, so I'm going to click on this little arrow, and then I'm going to scroll down to the Harford County Public Library, and then I'm going to click there. Now I need to type in my library card. So I have to type in my library card in its entirety, not just the last few digits at the end, but the whole thing. Now I'm ready to log in, so I'm going to hit the login button. All right, again we have our security warning. It's okay, I'm just going to hit yes. Now the page that I'm at is my account page. In here I'm going to have lots of information, like what's in my cart. This is the area where you are holding any items that you're interested in checking out. It's kind of a way to look at things before you actually hit download. Now, the items that go into your cart will only remain there for 30 minutes. The lending period is also an area which you can control. You can say whether you would like your book for 14 days or 7 days, and that's where you can opt out for either one of those options. The next item is My Bookshelf. This is where you will find items that you have checked out. You can also return items and manage your account that way. My Holds is an area where if there was a book that you were interested in which was currently checked out by another patron, you could put a hold on it. That's a really neat advantage to Maryland Digital Consortium. So let's go ahead and look at any holds that I might have on my card. Yep, I do have a hold. Now what I can tell here is that I have an Adobe PDF ebook on hold, that I am 1 out of 1 on a waiting list, so my wait isn't going to be too long. And I can remove this if I don't want it anymore, but I do want it, so I know that I'm going to receive an email notification when this book becomes available. It also tells me that I will have 3 days once I've received that email notification in order to go and check it out. Let's go back. And yes, I want to view this material. So now that I've looked at my account, let's go ahead and get an advanced search happening. I'm going to go up here to Advanced Search, and I'm going to left click this button. Okay, now that we're in our advanced search, we have a number of different ways in which we can search. One way is by the title. We can type in the title of the book that we're interested in. We can also type in the author of the book that we're interested in. But for the ebook reader, what we're most concerned about is going to be the format. With format, we're going to come over here to this arrow, and then we're going to double click on that arrow. And now we have many options. We can either be browsing just EPUB books or the format of PDF ebooks. Now, I think what I'm interested in is going to be an EPUB book. So I'm going to click there, and I'm going to search by the author. And I'm now going to go down to search. Okay, now the book that I'm interested in is all the way at the end, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to here. Now, what I see is I'm interested in the Fiery Cross. I know that it's an Adobe EPUB book. Right there I see that. And the other thing that's important is that it says I can add it to the cart. This is important because this means it is available. In fact, right here it says copies available. Now, if it wasn't, it would say place a hold. And then at that time I could click there and place a hold if I wished. But because this is in the I can add to my cart, I'm going to go ahead and click yes to this. All right. Now I'm at this screen. You can see there's a couple things of interest. The lending period at this point is 14 days. Now, I could continue to browse and go back and select another ebook if I would like, or I can go ahead and proceed to checkout. The items in my cart will remain here for 30 minutes. So if I do continue to browse, I need to remember that time period. I'm going to go ahead, proceed to checkout. Again, we have a security warning. I'm going to go ahead and click yes. Now, on this screen, we have some important information. We can go ahead and choose how long we want the lending period to be. If I wanted it only out for 7 days, I could click there. Or if I wanted it out for 14 days, I could click there. Now, I know that, that I want for 14 days, and I'm going to go ahead and confirm my checkout. All right, so now I've checked out the Fiery Cross, and what I need to do now is to download it to my computer. But in order to do this, I need to have my Adobe Digital eReader software. So I'm going to click on this, and you can see that when I do, it gets underlined. So I'm going to click, and now I'm going to go up here to download Adobe Digital e-editions. I'm going to click there. Now I'm at the Adobe Digital Edition site. And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I see Adobe Digital Editions Installer. And if I go right here and I click Install, that will start with the installing process for me. I want to go ahead and install, so I'm going to hit this Install button. Yes, I want to continue with this download operation, so I'm hitting yes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit Next and Install. This process can take a little bit of time, but remember, this is a one-time process. I only have to install Adobe Digital Editions one time, and then from that point on, I can simply hit download and it will open up my Adobe Digital Editions file, and I can transfer that book right to my device. So this may take a time right now, but it won't any other time. Now I'm waiting for my close box. I don't need to click Show Details. There we go. There's my close box, so I'm going to go ahead and click that.